Any questions right now from a realtor perspective on how to choose a realtor, the benefits of utilizing a realtor, how it works, how should you work with them, looking for a home, all that fun stuff? We got one back there, Tony.
Panel was great. You know, they were all very knowledgeable. Everything you asked them, they had a readily available answer.
There's a lot of different brokerage firms out there. Is it important? Is it the agent? Does it really matter? Tell me a little bit about that.
In business, you want to go with the most knowledgeable person. And if your agent can't answer simple questions when you have them, then you're at a disadvantage. You're not actually working with the Century 21. You're working with that individual agent. So if you go looking for a brand, then you're going to be at a competitive disadvantage, because if someone has been in the game and they understand, they have relationships with everybody in here, they know exactly what product you need before you even know. And if someone can tell you what you need before you know, how are you going to make a mistake? And in business, you make mistakes, it costs you money. And when you're buying a house, the bigger the mistake, the more mad you're going to be, because it's going to cost you more money.
This is the single largest financial transaction you're going to make in your lifetime. It isn't left up to just a brand because you see them online, or just a brand because that's what you heard through other people. It is interviewing the individual and being the most comfortable with that person that's going to represent you the best.
What is the difference in the credit report that I pull for myself and the report that a real estate person pulls, a bank pulls? And why can't we have a copy of that?
If you want to, Randy, go ahead.
Consumer credit reports, Credit Karma, things like that, those are going to be about 20 to 30 points off of your actual credit score pull from the credit bureaus. The lender is going to do what's called a hard pull on your credit. It's going to look at the 3 main credit bureaus, and then they're going to take your middle score.
Yeah, so you do have the ability, I'll speak on behalf of everybody here, you do have the ability to pull your own credit report. You can go through Equifax, TransUnion, Experience to get those once a year. However, the mortgage companies, the banks, will need to have their own credit report pulled through their own credit repository.
Well, basically, the difference is one is a consumer report and the other is a mortgage report. The consumer reports are for buying cars, credit cards, and all that. But the mortgage report is totally different. They're only going to have algorithms strictly for mortgage. That's why the score is 20 to 30% lower, and you feel like your score is a lot higher than they give you the boom that no, you're actually 30 points lower.
Earlier, the gentleman said that the service is free. So what if I find a realtor and it's not a good fit? How do I move on to someone else? I don't know the whole process.
Okay, somebody want to answer that one?
Sure. You need to talk to them. You can fire your realtor. Yes, and you don't have to pay them. If there's a realtor, yes, definitely you can fire it. If you find someone else and you like that realtor, you can tell him, I'm working with another realtor, but I don't feel comfortable with him. She will tell you what to do, and they will approach that realtor and also their broker to do the right thing. But definitely you can switch realtors.
Okay.
But don't sign the representation first, because it creates a whole nother. If you signed a buyer's representation, then it just depends on that realtor. They might give you some flack because they feel like that they're the best and all that. So do your interviews up front, and then make a decision. And if it goes awry after that, then that's when you call the broker. Usually, if you don't want to work with an agent, it's not going to work anyway. So hopefully they will let you out of that contract, because it's just going to be a bad situation anyway.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. All right.